Hi there. Today, a beautiful homecoming to heal a breaking heart. But first, a quote. To care for those who once cared for us is one of life's highest honors. Tia Walker. Hey, is this thing on? It has been a minute since you and I were together here on video, and thank you for your patience. Between Toronto travel and that not-so-friendly skies experience in Edmonton in November, the turnaround trip right away to Mexico to help my sister recover from emergency hip replacement surgery. By the way, she's doing great. She even performed last week in a Christmas concert standing up. She's amazing. And then another journey last week to the interior of BC. I haven't been home enough to water the plants. Lucky for them, there are no plants. But I'm here to brighten your day today. And I'm going to tell you a story that really illustrates the light and the dark, the yin and the yang of the universe. Look, we've all been through family struggles, whether with our children, our siblings, our parents, other relatives. So when I told you about us moving Dad into assisted living, not full care, a great many people could relate. It was a hard 4 days, physically, emotionally, as my younger sister Leslie and I dug through 9 decades worth of pictures, and some even older than that, deciding what to keep, what to let go. Medals and plaques and mugs and memories from a career in the armed forces, plus university honors and decades of singing and performing in choirs and bands. Oh, all that sheet music. They all add up to a life that is slowly coming, in musical terms, to its coda. When Dad didn't remember why we were hauling into his suite a huge 80-pound, mostly engraved tombstone, one which he had made after Mom's passing 10 years ago in preparation for his own, well, then we knew that his memory was really slipping. After all, he's been so proud of the steps he's taken to make sure that when he's gone, his girls, as he calls his 3 sisters, my 3 sisters, and me, would have no worries. But the worries are happening now. Dad has been failing fast, and the first night that Leslie didn't stay on a cot with him in his new assisted living suite, he awoke in the night and called 911 to help him get back into bed. Well, right away we were told by the people at the new place that even though they had assessed him to say he was going to be okay there, he was not going to be able to stay. Now, in fairness to them, Dad did suffer a fall in between his assessment and when we moved him. EMT were called. They didn't take him to the hospital. They put him in bed. No x-rays, nothing. So he's suffering physical pain as well as mental distress. He's almost talking in tongues. And to us, that points to a familiar bacterial infection that is blasting his brain. 2 days after Rob and I left, Dad was admitted to hospital. He's there right now as we wait to see what the future holds. So let me switch things around now and tell you about the brighter side to this story, can I? As our tiny plane landed on a dark, rainy Victoria runway, I got a ping on my phone when I turned it back on from my sister Heather. She said Dad remembered seeing Rob, but didn't recall me being there. Well, that brought on more tears, having shed plenty when we said our goodbyes just hours earlier. I knew his memory was failing, but it hadn't hit me that hard before that very moment. But here he is, in a new toque that I gave him from that long layover in Edmonton Airport. It's from his alma mater, the U of A. Now, the same man who couldn't tell me if he'd even had breakfast broke into 3 verses of the college fight song. What a moment that was. And here he is on Friday, same hat, same old Dad in the hospital awaiting more tests. But the bright moment in all of this, after a long emotional stay in frigid Kelowna, tears on the plane and exhaustion setting in, we walked into our house and saw this. With all of my absences since the start of November, Rob had taken it upon himself to bring the tree up from downstairs, but we'd still left it in a partial state of undress. Well, while we were in Kelowna, Brooke, Phil, and the kids came over one evening, and Brooke hauled out the decoration bins, along with a few new touches that she'd bought to add to our decor, and almost completely decked the tree. With that, the 2 sides of the same family coin came shining through to me. The heartache, worry, the pain of slowly letting go, and the warmth and peace, the joy even, that come from letting in as well, with an open heart, mind, and home You just might find that, like me, even the worst hurts can be made better with some compassion and a little love. Not just at the holidays, but all year through. Really, what else is there? Take good care. Please do enjoy tomorrow's Drift Christmas story. It's Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. And you can listen wherever you download podcasts, or just Google Drift with Erin Davis and you'll find it right there. And don't forget to go to envypillow.com. They make it free for you, for me, and use the code DRIFT. You'll get 10% off your selections there. Our gift to you now and through the year to come. And again, thank you.